Oh, there I am. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me just pause this music and get the game music going. Let's see. Hopefully this should be loud enough that you can hear the audio, but I'm still a sufficient volume over it. Please let me know if there's any issues. So this is this is PacaPlus.
PacaPlus.
I know absolutely nothing about this game. Oh, of course it gets louder there. But I know absolutely nothing about this game except that we're gonna date an alpaca girl, or maybe the girl that we like is going to turn into an alpaca. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna have a fun time. A very good friend of mine bought me this for Christmas because he was like, oh, well, I know that you like the pigeon dating sim, so I'm sure you'll get a kick out of this. And it's true, I probably will get a kick out of this. I'm a big fan of gimmicky dating sims. I think I'll read a decent amount of this out loud. We'll see how long my voice lasts. I made the mistake of grabbing a soda before we start, which is not conducive to great voice acting, but it's fine. A violin melody can be heard in the distance. It's a pleasing sound. Summer in the highlands is calm and clear, with gentle breezes. As I stand on the grassy plains, still damp with morning dew, I quietly close my eyes and lend my ear to that refreshing melody. The love of my life is at my side. We hold each other's hands, wishing we could stay here like this forever. Isn't it still summer vacation? Why is my alarm going off? I'm going back to sleep. It is nearly halfway through summer vacation. I, kazuma-kun, cling greedily to my pillow in dreams, determined to sleep in. Oh, hey baby! Welcome! The abrupt ringing of my cell phone tears me away from my thoughts of laziness. Hello, Kazuma? Hello? Oh, Yukari, it's you. Are you up and out of bed? Yeah, I'm up. I mean, I just woke up. What's going on? Why are you calling so early? You know we have to be at school today to prepare for the school festival, right? Make sure you show up. Oh, actually, there is voice acting in this game, so, I don't want to just get rid of the voice acting, but if I'm gonna read it, and it is in Japanese, so I guess I will turn off the voice acting for now, and just read it myself. And text display speed max. There we go. You know we have to be at school today to prepare for the school festival, right? Make sure you show up. Really? Oh, right. Gotcha. Oh, geez. Everything's gonna turn out fine, right? Yeah, it will. I'll get ready right away. It seems that preparations for the school festival is starting today, even though we're in the middle of summer vacation. A single "you should do it too, Kazuma" from my girlfriend, Yukari, was all it took to make me a committee member. Or that's what I remember, at least. Well, I'll be waiting at the usual bus stop, okay? Make sure to eat breakfast. Yeah, you know, you sound like my mom. Geez, if you have the time to joke around, then hurry up and get ready. Got it. So I'll see you at the usual spot at the usual time. After Yukari's wake-up call, I quickly get ready and jump into, or rather onto, my sweet ride, since it's just a bicycle, and rush out of my house. I ride after school, pedaling as hard as I can. Yukari should have gotten on the bus at the usual time, so if I don't hurry, I'm gonna be late. Whew! Out of breath and with sweat running down my brow, I make my way to the bus stop near the school. I wait for the bus Yukari should be on as I catch my breath. A few minutes later, the bus comes right on schedule, and a long-haired girl steps off the bus, alone. Oh. I'm not getting... can you guys hear the audio of the game alright? Because my mixer is saying that the game is not picking up. Oh, you are? Okay, good. Good morning, Kazuma. She gives me a familiar bright smile with a familiar greeting. Her name is Yukari Uzumi. We're both freshmen in Class 1A of Seikoi Private High School. She is also my girlfriend. She has long, shimmering hair, doe eyes, and a delicate build that makes you worry you'd snap her in half if you hugged her too tightly. Oh, I love this little alpaca down here. Oh, that's very good. Yeah. Basically, she's a girl so cute it feels like a waist on me. That's Yukari Izumi. Good morning. Looks like you're still sleepy. I am indeed sleepy. I thought about going back to bed, but I couldn't keep Yukari waiting here by herself. That's why I got here in such a rush, but there's no need to make anything of it. I changed the subject. By the way, Yukari, what was our class doing for the festival again? Oh geez, you don't remember at all. A maid cafe. Oh, I see. That's right, that was it. That face says you didn't remember at all. No, that's not true. I honestly have no such memory. We were both there when we decided on what to do, too. Yukari stares at me with an expression that hinges on astonishment, but she nevertheless patiently describes the maid cafe that our class will be hosting. Things started with someone in our class reminiscing about visiting a successful Akihabara maid cafe on his Tokyo vacation. All the guys threw up their hands in support and applauded the speaker, but they still had to get the girls on board. Surprisingly, the proposal was approved quickly. The vast majority of girls agreed with comments such as, I've always wanted to wear a maid outfit, and actually, I do have something like that. This is a very realistic depiction of high school girls, evidently. Then our committee leader, Ayaka Shinozawa, sealed the deal by saying, I'll make sure to prepare suitable maid uniforms for all the girls in class. Nobody was left to object, and our class merely decided on doing a refreshment booth with the maid cafe theme. Well, what are the boys gonna do then? I guess they'll probably be the ones cooking, but... Or so the story goes. I feel like a food stand is an option that involves lots of work for little gain profit-wise, but I'll be happy if I get to see Yukari in maid clothing. As we talk about it, the school we attend comes into view. Looking up into the sky, the sunshine's getting stronger. The glaring hot summer sun is merciless. Those are some loud cicadas, Jesus! Seems like today's gonna be another hot one. Committee Lady Shinozawa is waiting in the classroom by herself when we arrive. Morning, Shinozawa. You're early as usual. Good morning, Saiki, Yukari. Good morning, Ayaka. As always, you two seem to be getting along pretty well. This resourceful committee leader, who easily realized the boys' collective desire for a maid cafe, is considered by most of the class to be level-headed and earnest. However, I also know that she's a hardcore uniform maniac. Yukari told me that Shinozawa can't resist cute outfits. Me too! Her collection doesn't just include the uniforms of nearby high schools, restaurants, and maid cafes. It even goes as far as having the real ones actual housekeepers of English nobility wore. That seems like an expensive hobby. But I guess maybe not, if, you know... That's such a weird hobby! I've heard rumors of a special costume room that she has at home, but the truth of that claim is beyond even Yukari's understanding. You're getting along so well, I feel like the temperature of the classroom is rising. Well, what can we do about that, Kazuma? Yukari looks to me for help, but Yukari, you're very mistaken if you think you can always get help from me. Hey now, if you don't cut it out, Yukari will get embarrassed and heat this room up even more. Not you too. One more committee member arrives late. Whoops, we've got more important things to do. We can pick on Yukari more later. True, let's call a temporary ceasefire for now and pick up again after the meeting. What? More later? You don't need to. Alright, let's start the first meeting. Yeah, as a member of the organizing committee, I'm getting fired up. Hey, listen to me! The meeting starts amidst Yukari's adorable protests. Well, that should do for today. This is only our first meeting, but Shinozawa had already detailed things so minutely that it ends quickly. You really command things like a military strategist. Maybe I should start calling you Kong Ming. Let me handle rallying the people. Sales should be just fine as well. I wouldn't want to get you on your bad side. Thank you. Flattery won't get you anywhere, you know. I didn't mean to flatter her, but she seems in high spirits after seeing everything go as planned. When is our girlfriend gonna turn into an alpaca? I can't wait for it. After that quick meeting, we leave Shinozawa and go out for a stroll through the town. At the shopping center in front of the station, we try to hide from the hot rays of the sun as we go from the record store to the bookshop. We go through the arcade and turn into a fast food place. I drink a cold soda in the well-air-conditioned room. Yukari doesn't like soda, so she's sipping iced tea daintily through a straw. A fleeting moment in the evening of a hot summer. I'm looking forward to the school festival. Yeah, I can't wait to see you in a maid outfit. Jeez. But I'm surprised you accepted wearing maid clothes. No qualms about it? Girls all wish they could transform. Is that how it goes? So even you want to try being someone else, Yukari? Well, I wonder. I don't really understand girls' difficult feelings, but if she says so, then it's probably right. Oops, it's already this late. I need to head home. Yukari looks at her watch. I almost called her Lucario. Oh, you're right. As we trade silly jokes, time passes us by. It's not that we're doing anything or going anywhere in particular, but just being together makes it a wonderful time. Such times are small and simple, but unique to the lives of wholesome students, and just being able to experience them is enough for me. Oop. Well then, be careful getting home. Yeah, you too, Kazuma. Watch out for cars. Yeah, I know. Well then, see you tomorrow. See you then. After seeing Yukari off at the bus stop, I pedal my way home. Looking up into the red-tinted sky while pedaling, I see a single white cloud floating not that far off the ground. It looks to me like a sheep or a camel for some reason or another. Oh. I thought the game crashed for a second. Kazuma, get the bill for table 3, please. Roger. You can take a break once you're done. There's a little coffee shop hidden next to the residential area, not far from the station. Black Cat Cafe. I've been helping out at the shop for far longer than I've attended this school. It wasn't really a part-time job. Rather, my family has been on good terms with the people there since I was little, so they're nice to me as well. And when I saw how busy the owner was, I just started helping out here and there. During my childhood years, I ended up coming to the Black Cat instead of the park whenever I couldn't find a place to play. So now I'm closer to the owner than even my own father, who never really played with me much. The owner, Akio Mitaka, runs the shop with his 2 daughters, but there are times when he'll take any help he can get. Kitty! There's a little kitty! Thank you very much. Now then, I've just seen off the last customer, and now it's just me and the owner inside the shop. It's strange how large the inside of the shop feels when it's only the 2 of us in here, since it's a rather small cafe. Ooh, so you're having a maid cafe at your school? I'm just chatting with the owner since there isn't much of anything else to do. Yeah, it just suddenly happened, so I've been bogged down with preparing for the festival. Students are the main event at school festivals, after all. Make sure to do it properly. Please don't add on more pressure. Hey now, you can't go half-heartedly into this. If you've any concerns, I'll gladly listen. After all, I know a thing or two about cafes. Really? I can think of a certain someone that would love hearing that, actually. As I say that, I imagine a grinning Shinozawa saying, I'll take you up on that. So, like, the cakes for the maid cafe, how much time is needed to make them, and how much should we spend on ingredients? Well, it's not so much the time as the equipment. Will you be able to use their kitchen? No, the cooking club has reserved the kitchen. We have to prepare everything in our classroom. So getting ovens will be difficult. Then we'll need to buy one from somewhere? If so, then our expenses will be pretty high. The owner folds his arms and goes, This is just a suggestion, but what if Black Cat was to supply the cakes for your festival? What? Are you sure? His sudden suggestion surprises me. In fact, the Black Cat Cafe cake sets are known to be delicious even around the neighborhood. So much so that they've been featured in magazines before. Customers would definitely love having those cakes in the maid cafe. Yeah, if you could leave Black Cat business cards near the register and return, that would be great. That won't be a problem at all. That won't be a problem at all. I think we'll need quite a lot, though. Will that be fine? This is for you, Kazuma. I'll work it out. Thanks. Can we go over the details next time? Sure thing. I'll tell Shinozawa about this later. I don't want to give the owner too much trouble, but, well, this is Shinozawa we're talking about, so it should be fine. And there's one more thing I want to check on with the owner. Boss, can I have... What? I keep forgetting whose voice is whose. Boss, can I have time off at the end of the month? My shift is Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but it can be changed freely depending on my and the owner's situation. The end of the month, August 31st, is actually Yukari's birthday. Since it's her birthday, I'd rather be by her side than working. Of course it's fine. Is there something you're doing? It's Yukari's birthday, so I was thinking of taking her somewhere nice. I see. Have fun. Thank you very much. Actually, there's something related to that I wanted to ask you about. What would that be? I was thinking about getting her some type of present. Yeah, I sure hope you're getting your girlfriend a present for her birthday. Okay. What do girls like getting? Well, conversely, what gift from Yukari would make you happy, Kazuma? Even though I'm asking him, I get a question response. Yeah. Me? I don't really have anything I particularly want. I think I'd like anything Yukari picks out for me. Right, there's your answer. So you're saying it really is the thought that counts? I mean, yeah, but not if you just don't put any thought into it. Taking a sippy. Carbonation hurt tongue. Blah, blah, blah. Spicy water. That's what I believe. She likes music, so maybe I'll find her some violin-related accessories. The owner smiles and disappears behind the counter. Probably going to check on the coffee beans. It's her! Welcome. Oh, Yukari, it's you. It's you. Is that any way to treat a customer? Understood, Understood. Madam, would this seat be adequate? I lead her to a seat near the window as I say that. Yes, thank you. May I please take your order? Well, it's a little late, but I believe I shall take my lunch. Fetch me today's lunch menu? No, we're not kink-shaming Yukari. We're not kink-shaming them. That was cute. That was a sweet thing. The A combo comes with carbonara, whereas the B combo has a rice omelet. Both come with complimentary salad and drink. Then I'll take the rice omelet B set. I knew you'd go for that. You really like your rice omelet. You know, because this shop's fluffy, melty rice omelet is so good. As to be expected from a regular, quite the discerning eye. It'll be here shortly. Boss, B combo order up. Sorry, have my hands full right now. Can you make it, Kazuma? Roger. As you heard. Oop. Sorry, I had a little burp there. This is why I shouldn't drink soda on stream. So you're making it for me today. I shall not disappoint, madam. Kay! I put on my apron as I head to the kitchen. Sometimes I have to wield the frying pan instead when the owner is busy roasting the beans. I've practiced cooking fluffy, melty rice omelets so often, it's now my forte. Alright, that should be good. I place the omelet over the chicken and rice, cut it down its center to open up a gap, and finish it up by topping everything with sauce. But I feel a little mischievous today. I add a little something to the salad, too. Just a bit of mischief. What did you do? Sorry to keep you waiting. One deluxe, fluffy, melty rice omelet. Wow, it looks great! Yukari quickly brings a spoonful of delicious rice omelet to her mouth. Mmm, yummy! Why do girls always look this happy when they eat something delicious? Her happiness is contagious. But just as she bites into the salad, her eyes go wide and she freezes up. Oh, so it really is something you notice right away. The only way I noted... That's a squawk now, I guess. She furiously washes the salad down with water and looks at me in protest, tears in her eyes. Jeez, you put okra in my salad on purpose, knowing I don't like it, don't you? Yup, I did. Usually there's no okra in the salad, but it's on the house. Do you know it's good for your complexion? Ugh, Kazuma, you jerk. So mean. Don't be mad, you'll ruin that pretty face. I've never had okra. Snot cucumber? Is that what it tastes like? Meh, whatever. Yukari puffs out her cheeks but keeps eating her rice omelet. You say whatever, but you're still eating the rice omelet. Because it's just so good. It's fine. It's not like it's the rice omelet's fault. With warm feelings filling my heart, I look at Yukari and wonder what to get for I look at Yukari and wonder what to get for her birthday. I know it's the thought that counts, but I want her to be happy getting it. Hello! Hi, Rapier! Welcome to the stream. We're playing PacaPlus, which at some point our girlfriend is gonna get turned into an alpaca. I don't know when that is, but it'll be fun. I know it's the thought that counts, but I want her to be happy getting it. I'll try taking note of what grabs her attention next time. This scares me every time, because I think it's gonna crash the game. It's 7:40. Yukari steps off the bus, right on schedule. Oh, is my microphone low? Or is it, desktop, it's just the microphone, right? Oh, okay. Is this better? This? I might... Ooh, okay. Let me bring my microphone a little bit closer. Okay, hold on. I might have had the yeah, I had the sensitivity down because I was recording something else. Is that better? That's weird. I have it all the way up. Let's see. Yeah, that is strange. Let's see. I can just talk a little bit louder. It could be that I'm just, you know, not talking loudly enough. Because when I'm looking at my input, it's going, you know, halfway up the green bar. But yeah, I'll make sure that the game's audio isn't too loud so that when I speak, it what's the word? It doesn't go over me. Good, you didn't sleep in today. What do you mean today? It's not like I slept in last time. Oh, if I hadn't called you, then you definitely would have slept in. Fine, I'll admit you were a big help that time. As long as you understand. Well, let's get going. We're meeting up for the school festival again. Shinazawa, who's handling the costumes, has organized a platoon of seamstresses from the Handicrafts Club. Other team members are busy working on the greeting manual and putting the menu together. What Yukari and I are doing is making the list of what needs to be purchased. White tablecloths would be nice. Wouldn't pink be better if it's a maid cafe? I think that would be cute too, but since the outfits are pink, I think it would be better if they weren't the same. I see, so the maid outfits are pink. Hey, you imagined something weird just now, didn't you? Don't worry about it, you're cute no matter what you wear. That's not what I mean! Jeez, come on, you need to help me think of stuff. Sorry. Also, we need plates and cups and need a sign as well. Oh, that's right! So, I guess that's about it? We check over the list we've made. According to the schedule, we'd be skipping the next meeting to go shopping. We really need to put some thought into this since I want to buy everything in one go. Yeah, this should be all right. I think so. If you remember anything else, we can just add it then. What's after this? Since everyone's working on their own task, it looks like we can go if we're finished with our part. Then how about we do our homework together in the library? Aw, I'm happy you asked me, but I have practice after this. Orchestra club, was it? Yeah. Can't miss that now. Go do your best. Sorry about that. It's fine. Yukari apologizes again and leaves the classroom. I thought about joining a club at the start of school, but working at Mr. Mitaka's shop was both enjoyable and fulfilling, so I decided against it. After Yukari leaves for her club, I jump into the conversations of classmates who are helping with preparations. It's nice that they've shown up, but unfortunately it's too early to start doing any actual work, so they're just waiting around. Hey Psyche, you finished the DLC mission put out this week? Sandy Plains Kurapeko, the mob that summons are max size too. Oh, that's already out? Seriously? You didn't beat it yet? My bad, I've been busy lately. Busy meaning with Izumi. Must be nice having a real girlfriend. Not what I mean. We're hitting the hunting grounds later. You're coming whether you like it or not. Are they talking about... Probably talking about Monster Hunter, if I had to guess. I got it, I got it. The school bell rings while we're talking about all that dumb stuff, so we leave as well. I think about just heading back, but thoughts of Yukari resurface. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen Yukari up close while she's playing the violin. I've cheered her on during competitions and tournaments, but she doesn't want to be watched when she's practicing because it's embarrassing for her. It feels like she practices every day. Performing with an instrument must really be that hard. It piques my interest, so I decide to go peek in the music room. The music room is soundproofed, but just the slightest hint of a violin melody can be heard in the hallway. This song, I've heard it somewhere before. In your dreams. It's PacaPlus canon. Opening the door, there's Yukari, elegantly playing her violin. It doesn't seem there are any other students in the music room. She keeps playing, unaware of my arrival. It doesn't feel right interrupting, so I'll wait until she's finished. Yukari has been playing the violin since she was little. I remember being told at some point that PacaPlus canon was the first piece she learned. She plays this piece so as to not forget her beginnings. I don't know much about classical music, but I can tell the sound from her violin is crystal clear. It's a pure, honest sound. If I listen to it with my eyes closed, it's as if the sound is probing the depths of my own heart and feelings. What kind of person am I? In terms of hobbies, I just play some games from time to time. Even my part-time shifts at the cafe aren't as much a job as they are a way for me to relax by helping out a bit. I've never seriously put forth real effort into anything. That's typical anime protagonist. Yukari's earnest expression and the movement of her delicate arms speak volumes of the time she's poured into music. I feel a bit envious of her. As I'm thinking about that, the music stops. Yukari has turned to see me. Huh? Kazuma? Were you listening? Yes, I was. You should have told me if you were coming. Nah, I thought I'd just peek in before leaving, but your music is just so beautiful, so... flattery will get you nowhere. I wasn't expecting anything by praising her. I just said what I felt. Was that PacaPlus canon? That's right. The song is sort of warming. Yes, I love this piece. It's a song that gets deeper the more I play it, I think. I see. Well, I don't want to get in the way of your practicing, so I'll go. Okay, see you tomorrow. I leave the music room so as not to get in Yukari's way. Closing the door, I hear the sound of the violin start up again. The same song, PacaPlus canon. It really speaks to how much she loves playing the violin. I want to find something that I can pour my heart and soul into just as much as Yukari does, so I can stand proud beside her. That's what goes through my mind. Oh, thank God we're skipping a few days. I was like, oh no, are we gonna have to go through, like, another week of them just preparing for the school festival? But I guess not. No egg cake! Cakes, cookies, decoration. No egg cake. Wedding. Special. That's what goes through my mind. It's almost the end of summer vacation. This is around when things start getting fired up in preparation for the school festival. Yukari and I are buying things at the shopping district near our school. I want to talk to Yukari about her birthday while we are out. It's her birthday after all, so I want to take her somewhere with a different feel than our usual dates. Plates, right. Cups, right. Also forks and knives. That's all the tableware we need? Should be. Also wet naps and stuff. Aprons will be prepared by the costume guys, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. What happened to the checklist we made earlier? Oh, I have it. She hands me a piece of neatly folded paper from her pocket. Also a sign and tablecloths, right? Tablecloths. I believe we'll find those in the craft store over there. Where to buy the sign? The blackboard thing, right? Maybe a general store? Let's look in this store. We head into the next general store we see. Nothing. Yeah, they don't have any. A shame. Come to think of it, didn't you buy something a bit ago? What was it? Yeah. Actually, just a while ago, I was able to find something that would be perfect for Yukari's birthday present inside the store. I thought I would be able to buy it without her noticing, but it looks like she has. Nah, just bought some slippers, since mine have gotten old and I wanted new ones. I blurt out a lie. I see. I'm certain she knows I'm probably lying. Yukari, however, doesn't seem to pay it much mind. Maybe she's just being nice. So, where can we buy one? One what? A signboard. Oh, yeah. Yukari remembers what we're searching for and thinks about where to get it with a ho-hum sound. Aha! Maybe they'll have something over at the new Tokyo Hoods next to the station. I remember that a miscellaneous and everyday general goods store had been built and opened up earlier this year. Well, let's go there as our last stop. Yeah, okay. Huh. What's up, Kazuma? An arcade catches my eyes. I stop moving. Oh, he's a gamer boy. No, actually, it's a prize in the UFO catcher that gets my attention. New release. New release? Hey, Yukari, mind if I stop for a second? Huh? That's fine, but hey, wait a minute! Before Yukari finishes answering, I rush to the arcade. Yukari races after me in a panic. Is it gonna be an alpaca? This is the new release? Right, an alpaca figure. It's an alpaca! When you say alpaca, you normally think of a plushie, but this one is a figure. The box is about 12 inches tall, so the figure inside is probably about 6 inches. I put some of the money in the machine as I think about that. I put in, of course, a 500 yen coin. By putting in 500 yen, I got 3 tries instead of the usual 2. Imagine, like, how would you even pose an alpaca figure? I guess it could probably be like a scale figure and it would just be stationary, but I'm thinking about like a Figma, like an action figure, where you can like replace it. It's got a like an Nendoroid where it's got different faceplates. For larger boxes like this, it's obvious that the claw is too weak to grab the middle of the box. My aim is the front. It will be pushed forward bit by the recoil. I steadily nudge it forward with the first and second tries. Then on my third try, I can't use the same technique. It won't move any further when it's this far forward. That's why this time, I only use one side of the claw to push against it. Woo! Got it! Wow! It was in an easy spot this time. Piece of cake. You sure do like your alpacas. Yeah, I love them. Might love them only second to you. That's right. I really love alpacas. Why are we just learning this now? We're like 20 minutes, we're almost 40 minutes in. If you were to ask me how much I love them, I'd say more than I love eating 3 times a day. Jesus! No, that's just crazy. My love for alpacas began long before the recent alpaca boom. I was given an alpaca plush for my birthday when I was 3 years old and really loved it. The rest is history. Hey, Kazuma, are you okay? Yukari calls out to me with a worried expression. No, it's nothing. Thoughts of alpacas are distracting me. I'm with Yukari right now, so I need to be thinking about her. Oh no, this man is lustful for alpacas. By the way, Yukari. What? Your birthday is at the end of the month, right? Anywhere special you'd like to go? You remembered my birthday? I sure hope you would. Of course, what man could forget his own girlfriend's birthday? That makes me happy. So, anywhere you want to go? Let's see. Oh! Yukari points at the arcade while she speaks. Huh? The arcade? Not that. The kingdom. I want to go to Alpaca Kingdom. Alpaca Kingdom? That place filled with alpacas down in Nasu? Yes, that's the one. Fine with me, but this is for your birthday, you know? I love alpacas too, and I was thinking a place both of us could enjoy would be nice. Okay, then let's do that. In front of the station, there's a bus that goes directly there. Can we meet up at the usual spot around 8:30? Okay, sounds good. I also want to go to Alpaca Kingdom, so this trip is a pleasant surprise for me. We acquire the missing sign, and after we bring everything we purchased to the school, I take Yukari out on my bike. Well, maybe it's not that he's a bad boyfriend. Maybe it's that she's had bad boyfriends in the past that haven't remembered her birthday. That would be my assumption. Not to the bus stop like usual, but down a dirt path near the river. My house is in the opposite direction, but of course that doesn't matter. On our way back, neither of us speaks, but both of us are probably only thinking about our trip to Alpaca Kingdom on the weekend. My head is already filled with curiosity about things like if you can feed them or even ride them. With both of us on one bike, we quietly ride home on a dirt path along the riverside. There isn't anything special about it, but just being with her makes me happy. Oop. Okay. Okay, are we skipping right to her birthday? Please skip right to her birthday. Yes, it's alpaca time! Today is the long-awaited day for an Alpaca Kingdom. Usually I bury myself in my pillow up until the last moment, but today I wake up pretty early. I even get to our meeting place without being late. Yukari is already there, and she waves happily when she sees me. Good morning, Kazuma. Oh, that's a cute outfit. I really like the, her hair is like a more warmer purple, and then her dress is like a more bluey purple. That's cute. Good morning, Yukari. Such nice weather today, isn't it? Yeah, ideal weather for an outing. I wonder what it's going to be like there. I can't wait. I researched everything ahead of time, so I shall lead you to any corner of Alpaca Kingdom, milady. Okay, maybe it's time to kink shame the protagonist. Okay, I'm in your hands, hehe. Haha, the bus is here, so let's set out. From the early morning, we're in high spirits. We travel by bus to the station, and from there we board the Nasu Alpaca Kingdom direct bus. The bus departs the terminal on schedule and smoothly merges onto the highway, heading straight for the kingdom. A few hours pass. The bus we're on arrives at a ranch in the highlands, which are still chilly with the morning air. Because earlier, the protagonist did this whole thing where he was, like, calling his girlfriend Madame while at, the cafe he works at, and so Bailey was like, I'm going to kink shame him, and I was like, no, that was cute, but now I think it's time to kink shame him. Touchdown! Yeah! Fine weather. Whew! Ah, the air is delicious here, too. Oh, I can see alpacas already! Oh, you're right! The moment we pass through the entry gate into the large ranch, many kinds of alpacas come into view. White, black, brown, gray, beige, mixed color ones, too. Look at them over there on the rock. They're climby boys. I feel like they would be able to get over a fence this high if they ran, but maybe not. Their faces and fur are all different, just like humans. Oh, hey! It looks like we can give feed to the ones over here. I believe there's a place we can buy feed nearby. Let's go look. We search around together. Alpaca food. Hey, isn't this it? What Yukari finds is a mechanical dispenser. There's a dinky little poster stuck on the top. Alpaca food, ultra soft. Not for human consumption. Did someone eat this in the past? Looking over at Yukari, she's already buying the alpaca feed. I can't have her beating me to it. I brought all my money for my part-time job today, so it all fits in my budget. You bought all your money? Like, nothing, like, you're planning on spending it all here? Hey, whoops. Oh no, hey, Kazuma, how much do you plan on buying? Well, after coming all this way, don't you want to feed all the alpacas? Sure, but look at all the kids lined up behind you. Let them have a chance too. Oops, my bad. Looks like that bad habit of mine just reared its ugly head again. This man is just lustful for alpacas. I get lost in the moment when it comes to alpacas. As I'm feeling remorseful, Yukari gently punches me in the shoulder. Come on, you should feed them too, Kazuma. Woo, good girl. Eat a bunch. Oh, that's such a beautiful little baby. Looks like Yukari has already started feeding alpaca while I've been feeling sorry for what I did. The alpacas are nice, of course, but it's somehow more pleasing to watch Yukari feed them. She laughs with such joy that it makes me feel happy as well. It was a good choice to come to Alpaca Kingdom. What is it? No, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna feed them too. think I want to know what you're gonna say, Rapier. Okay. I begin feeding them alongside Yukari. The alpacas come over to me too when I offer the food in my hand. Yeah, good boy. By the way, alpacas only have lower teeth. Oh, you're right. So that's why it didn't hurt. They're completely herbivorous after all. Were you bitten? Actually, just a bit ago, it got its teeth on me. Oh my god, she's gonna become a were-alpaca. That's what it's gonna be. Sheesh, you need to be careful. It's fine if you're excited, but, when I look at the alpaca, it's chewing on my entire right hand along with the feed. Okay, never mind. The alpaca is going through the motions of chewing with such a blissful expression on its face, almost as if it doesn't even notice anything wrong. Oh, when it happened to me, it spit mine out so quickly. Your hand must be tasty, Kazuma. No, my hand isn't food. Hey, let go! I try pulling my hand out, but it doesn't budge. This guy doesn't intend on letting go. What to do? Ah, wow, Fluffy! Wow, your boyfriend's being attacked by alpacas and you do nothing. Yukari? Yukari doesn't seem to mind the predicament I'm in and is playing around with the alpaca. Whoops, sorry. Hey, bad Mr. Alpaca, spit out Kazuma's hand. She finally throws me a lifesaver. The alpaca seems to finally give up at Yukari's insistence and releases my hand from its mouth. Whoa, covered in drool. Here, I have wet naps. Thanks. I take the napkin and wipe my hand. It's just about time. Should we have lunch? Sounds good, but there aren't many places to eat here in Alpaca Kingdom. Well, I thought of that already, so I brought a picnic lunch with me. Not bad, Yukari. So where should we sit to eat then? Glancing around, I search for a good spot to relax. Oh, how about there? It's in the shade and it's probably cool over there. Sounds good, let's do that. We move over towards the shaded bench. Ta-da! I tried making a few sandwiches today. She opens up her large lunchbox as she says that. Oh, looks like they came out nicely. There are many types of sandwiches inside, like ham, egg, tomato, and others. I'm not that good at cooking, but I did my best for today. Yukari, who normally never cooks, tried her best to make these sandwiches just for today. What time did she wake up for this morning, I wonder? Thinking about that she made these for me makes me feel really happy. Okay then, bon appetit. Nom. How is it? Nom nom. Kazuma? Yukari looks worriedly at me. Yeah, delicious! Thank goodness. It was well worth practicing. She gives a deep sigh of relief. Cooking is probably not her forte. Yet, she's the kind of girl that always at least try. Yukari understands her limits and does her best to push them. That's Yukari. I never say it, but I think that's one of her adorable traits. Thanks. No problem. I'll eat too. Whew, I'm stuffed. I hope you enjoyed it. We gaze absent-mindedly at the alpacas after we finish eating. Time goes by slowly as we relax. You know how alpacas move their front and hind legs on the same side together when they walk? Oh, they do! It's called pacing. All the animals in the Camelidae family move like that. This man knows so much about alpacas. I guess that's kind of a mood, though. Like, I do know that. I feel that about, like, cats and stuff. Oh, is that so? On that note, when an animal moves its front and hind legs on opposite sides to move forward, it's called trotting. Horses, for example. A little bit of trivia. Alpacas are domesticated for their high-quality fur up in the plateaus of the Andes, where they're generally found. Ah, I've heard about that before. Alpaca fur sells for quite a bit, doesn't it? Yep. You sure do know a lot when it comes to alpacas, Kazuma. Yep, I don't call myself an alpaca lover for nothing. I say that, but I only learned these little details after we decided to come to Alpaca Kingdom. Could it be that you researched this all for today? Not bad, Yukari. How could you tell? Because, Kazuma, you said this morning you made sure to research beforehand. I do recall now that I said something like that. Yukari does remember quite a lot of the stuff I say. I always forget stuff so quickly. Actually, when comparing women to men in terms of memory, I feel like women are generally better at recalling things. I wonder how true that is. Since we're going to come here, I just want to expand my knowledge, even if just by just a bit more. Thank you. There's an awkward silence. Yukari speaks with a solemn expression. What? Just if, I became an alpaca, would you still love me, Kazuma? Of course. Why this all of a sudden, though? No, it's nothing. Thanks. Could it be you're feeling a bit jealous towards the alpacas? What? No, I know that you've been looking at me as well. When she tells me that, I feel a bit flustered. Yukari expresses her emotions very frankly. Usually I would tease her a little, but not today. Make sure you look at me too, Yukari. Oh, yeah. Yukari blushes shyly. Alright then, now then, let's go play with the alpacas. Yeah, go go! I'm gonna get some water really quick so that I don't clog up my voice with soda. So I will be right back. Woo! Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Just getting comfy again. Getting my blanket on my legs. Okay, where were we? Aw, the baby alpaca was so cute! Our afternoon in Alpaca Kingdom involves taking a stroll with the alpacas. If you reserve it ahead of time, then you can walk freely around Alpaca Kingdom with a baby alpaca. It's pretty popular, by the way, so I suggest reserving in the morning when the crowds are still small. Yes, back. Ah! And of course, I immediately choke on my water. Okay, I'm good. We managed to finish a lap around the ranch. That was close to an hour's worth of time. Yeah, they had such tiny, innocent eyes. Kazuma, did you try to secretly ride the alpaca back there? You caught me? Of course I did. Jeez, that's so mean. Well, but aren't you interested? Like, it probably feels really nice. Well, it sure does look like it would be nice, but that's not the problem. Yukari's voice is strangely gruff. The handler told you before the walk that you're not allowed to ride them at all, didn't he? Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I am interested, but we need to follow the rules. What if riding alpaca caused an injury? That would be awful. Does she mean me or the alpaca? If the alpaca was hurt, then they'd stop offering the stroll. Oh, she meant the alpaca. And if you were hurt at my birthday, I'd be really sad. That's right, it's Yukari's birthday today. I want Yukari to be smiling all day long. Did you forget that it was her birthday? Breaking the rules and making Yukari sad is the one thing I mustn't ever do. Yeah, you're right. I apologize. No, it's okay. I apologize for yelling, too. She forgives me when I apologize. This is probably the perfect time to give Yukari her birthday present. Hey, Yukari. No, it's fine. This isn't trying to make up for it. Here, your birthday present. Huh? Happy birthday, Yukari. Is this for me? I bought this just for you, though I'm not sure if you'll like it. Thanks. Can I see what's inside? Go ahead. Yukari Yukari removes the wrapping neatly. Every movement she makes is lit by the evening sun, and she looks quite beautiful. Aw, cute! The present I picked out for her is a tiny violin pendant. The gift isn't worth much, as I don't have a lot of money, but the choice comes from my feelings for Yukari. Maybe you would have money if you stopped spending it all on alpacas! I was so happy just to be in Alpaca Kingdom, and now I'm getting such a cute present. Thank you. I feel like such a lucky girl. It doesn't end there. I'm gonna make you feel luckier and luckier. Oh. So stay with me from here on out. Okay. That brings down the curtain on our Alpaca Kingdom date. Now to just get on the bus and head back. This was so much fun. I wish I could spend my time like this every day. If I'm with Yukari, then I'm sure it will be like that. I fall asleep on the bus, but when we get on, fatigue having built up over the day. Am I dreaming? A violin melody can be heard in the distance. It's a pleasing sound. Summer in the highlands is calm and clear, with gentle breezes. As I stand on the grassy plains, still damp with morning dew, I quietly close my eyes and lend my ear to that refreshing melody. The love of my life is at my side. We hold each other's hands, wishing we could stay here like this forever. Kazuma! Kazuma! I can hear someone calling my name. That voice is from the love of my life. We'll be at the bus station soon. You slept like a baby. We woke up early this morning, so you're probably really tired. Yeah, looks like it. I slowly return to wakefulness. Oh yeah, this is inside the bus. On the way back from the kingdom. The voice ringing in my ear is from the love of my life. Putting my chair back upright, I turn to the seat next to me. She's so chongy. Beautiful rich hair, long curly eyelashes. Yeah, her arms are so little. She's more like a worm. Beady dark eyes, her smiling like that. Yes, it's as if she is an alpaca. Huh? Alpaca? What? Sitting in a polite fashion on the narrow seat next to me with her legs folded smartly, there is, for some reason, an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes. You know, she was talking about how she did mention, I'm gonna wait for this to be done. Oh, so cute. Oh, here's my light theory. My light theory is that maybe it's in like her family's bloodline or something that when they turn a certain age, because it was just her birthday, that they are destined to turn into alpacas. That's like my little pet theory. We'll see what the reason is, if there's a reason. The other passengers look over at me, shocked that I raised my voice inside the bus. What's wrong, Kazuma? Yelling like that. Oh no, sorry. Did you have a bad dream? The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothing looks worriedly at me. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like you're sweating too. You might want to go straight to bed when we get off at the station. I'll do that. Or maybe this is like a reverse, whatchamacallit? This is like a reverse, there's the horse boyfriend dating sim, where he's a horse, but she sees him with the face of a boy. Maybe this is a reverse situation where she is actually a girl, he just sees her as an alpaca. I do hope it's not sunstroke or the flu. I can't see Yukari anywhere. Thinking about what makes me want to scream again, but I'm inside a bus right now. We're close to the bus terminal, so I check over my things in an attempt to distract myself. I must be hallucinating. Or maybe I'm still dreaming. I've heard before that if you want to wake up from a dream, that you just need to dream again. The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothing frequently talks to me, but in my confused state I can barely understand half of what it's saying. I just follow along, giving curt responses. Soon an announcement resounds through the bus, informing us that we'll reach the station shortly. I shamble off the bus like a zombie. Oh, Kazuma, wait! The alpaca beside me follows in a rush. What on earth is happening? I can't understand why there's an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes calling out good night or something like that to me. I parrot it back, but my mind is still blank. Where am I? Oh, that's right. My room. I'm in my room right now. However, I don't clearly recall how I got back to my house. Honestly, I'm still in a state of confusion and quite flustered. It seems my homing instincts kicked in when I got off the bus and I brought myself home. That means the lady I saw on my way back was my own mother. It feels like that may have been it. That lady, rather, my mom, had asked what I wanted for dinner, but I went back to my room without being able to give a straight answer. Putting myself down for bed, I pulled the sheets up over my head and shut my eyes. I don't brush my teeth nor eat dinner. I don't change my clothes. I don't take a shower. Come to think of it, who turned off the light in my room? Wait, was it even on to begin with? I can't grasp the situation. This is a very dramatic reaction to seeing an I guess it is. I guess it's weird, but I wouldn't be like. I don't know. I guess maybe if I thought I was like actually hallucinating. I don't know. I can't put my feelings in order. I must still be dreaming. When I wake up, things will be like how they were. They must be. Squeak, squeak. Sippy. Remember to take sippies. Okay. I thought everything would go back to normal when I woke up. However, I was mistaken. There's no day exactly the same as the last, so of course today is different from yesterday. My peaceful, blissful life is like a candle in the wind. Look at her dull little face. I arrive at school in the usual manner. I open up the classroom door, and there, speaking with classmates about the fun summer vacation it had, is an alpaca. I act calm, trying to get to my seat as fast as I can, but my eyes are glued on the alpaca. What is that thing? Hey, morning. What's with the glum face? School just started. Hey, morning. My classmate is talking to me, but my only thoughts are only of that alpaca. I'm saying alpaca, but to be precise, it is an alpaca wearing a school uniform. The alpaca blends in so naturally in the classroom wearing a girl's school uniform like that. What did you do over the break, Yukari? Yukari? All I did was go to meets and prepare for the school festival. Oh, come on, not that. I mean your boyfriend. Didn't you go on any dates? Oh, yeah. Yesterday we went to Alpaca Kingdom together. Oh, you two really are in it deep. Yeah, it's incredibly romantic and lustful location of Alpaca Kingdom. It's not like that. Look, Cosmo's looking right at Yukari. What? The alpaca turns and our eyes meet. The alpaca, mixed in with the girl, smiles at me, but all I can do is awkwardly raise my hand in response. Okay, everyone, take your seats. When the homeroom teacher enters, everyone scatters to their seats. Okay, everyone here? Tell me if there's anyone absent around you. I always think this, but wouldn't it be better if you took roll normally? I checked for honesty's sake, making sure there were no absences, and then looked back to our homeroom teacher. Looks like there aren't any absences. You guys didn't do anything dangerous during the break, did you? Our homeroom teacher lays out the standard subjects pretty nonchalantly. As expected, he makes no mention of the alpaca. The fact that the alpaca is sitting in Yukari's seat signifies that this is indeed Yukari. Or it could be that an alpaca has replaced her? Invading aliens came, abducted Yukari, and replaced her with an alpaca to divert suspicions? I'm her boyfriend, so I was able to notice the change because I'm always with her. The others are just incapable of perceiving it. The hypothesis is sound, but there's no way such a thing would happen in reality. Then, what is this? How can this abnormal situation be explained? After a while, first period begins and everyone heads to the gymnasium. The opening ceremony begins. I feel like there are still quite a few of you that still feel like it's summer vacation, but remember the school festival is coming up soon. Be sure to resume your hours. After the school principal's long speech, the guidance counselor makes their speech, and then the ceremony ends without a hitch. During the whole thing, the only thing I think about is alpacas. We return to the classroom and are dismissed after homeroom. How do the others see this situation? Nobody appears uncomfortable around the alpaca. Is this a gag? Is there a camera hidden somewhere? I look around the classroom, but I can't see one. What are you groaning about? Someone abruptly calls out to me after I groan. Eesh, oh, it's Shinazawa. No reason for you to be that surprised. Something bothering you? Bothering, yes, there definitely is. Really? Tell me about it. Should I tell Shinazawa the current situation? I do trust her to a certain degree, and it might be easier to solve by confiding in someone. But then where should I begin? Do you like alpaca? I'll as an honor of our first choice, I'll let chat pick what we say. But after that, I'll probably pick it on my own. But what do you think? Do 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 do. Do. Do you like alpaca? Number 3, my lord. Number 3. Okay. Well. Do you like alpacas? Huh? Alpacas? Yeah, I'm asking you if you like alpacas. I don't particularly like or dislike them, but why do you ask? I see. I love them. Yes, I know. I heard about it already, but why this all of a sudden? Nothing really, just my usual self. Uh-huh. So, well, have you ever thought that there was an alpaca in the classroom? Huh? Yeah, like if it was around here. I point in the direction of the alpaca as I say that. What are you saying? Point at Yukari. Is the heat getting to you? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but it doesn't seem like much of a problem. No prep for the festival today, so why don't you go home and get some rest? I see. Well then, I guess I will. Well, I'm going home. Saying that, Shinazawa heads home. Alright, now that I have some advice from a friend, I should reassess this. I appear to be the only one in this classroom who sees the alpaca. In fact, I feel like there's something I have to admit now. Yeah, that alpaca really is. Kazuma, let's go home. Speak of the alpaca, and it arrives. Oh, this feels so weird. I can't even look at her. My feeling's that I should just accept it, damn it, and I can't accept that Yukari is an alpaca now. Struggle against each other. I was thinking of taking the riverside path home instead of going to the bus stop. It'd be nice. Eh? I let out a hysterical yelp, but yeah, if this is Yukari, then she would be my girlfriend, and walking her home would be the norm. Except, I can't accept this reality yet, so I tell a blatant lie instead. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Today, I have something I need to do, so I can't go home with you. Huh? Really? The tilt of her head with those dead eyes. Oh my god, I need a drink of water. Sippy taken. Huh? Really? Yeah, so I'm sorry, but I need to get home. Really sorry. So I'll see you tomorrow. Not even waiting for Yukari's response, I grab my bag and scurry off. Turns out, people start speaking quickly when they lie. I have a weird sweat as well. Even if she's in an alpaca state, it still feels like I might have hurt Yukari's feelings. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm also at a loss. I haven't the slightest idea of what I'm supposed to do. Well, I might as well head home for right now. I sigh deeply and take the path back home. Now then, what to do? Of course, I have plenty of time since I have nothing planned. Might as well just take a walk. I take walks from time to time when I need to sort things out. While I'm scuffling around, I go over everything that's happened up to this point. Earlier, when it said, let's go home, I instantly wondered how I'd get an alpaca to fit on the rear bike rack. Neither lengthwise nor widthwise seems possible. I might just have to tie it to the rack with some rope. No, wait, that would just be awful for the alpaca. Or, more importantly, no matter how I think about it, it's not what's possible or not right now. Circumstantial evidence points to only one answer. That's right, this alpaca could only be... Ding dong, ding dong. I end up coming to school early again today. Seems like that alpaca really is Yukari. I can't get over her face. I can't. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. 1 second. I swear it'll be good. Okay. Hold on. It'll be good. Okay. Where is it? Where'd it go? Okay. Oh no. Can I, hold on, I can crop it. Hello? Help, please. I'm gonna crash OBS just doing this stupid alpaca bit. No, I wanna crop it. Hold on. No, not properties. Gosh darn it. I can't. Hold on. I'm dedicated to this bit. I'm dedicated to this bit. Give me a second. Give me a gosh darn second. I'll figure out a way to crop it in OBS eventually. I just forget how to do it right now. And this will probably be a little bit easier. Come on. I did make a really good edit of one of the scenes from the Maid Cafe, but with my head over the alpaca's body. I'll probably make that the thumbnail when I upload this as a VOD. Oh god. Okay, save. Okay, now it'll work. Image, okay, yes. Add source. Okay, browse. Okay, screenshot. Yes. Okay. Seems like that alpaca really is Yukari. I have to accept it. It pained me to do it, but I sent her a message this morning saying couldn't go to school with her. It's not just a simple matter of getting used to this situation, though. Is something wrong with my eyes? Or my head? Or has Yukari always been an alpaca? Like, has everyone else been fine with it, and I'm the only one who's perplexed because I thought she was a human till now? I'm now Alpaca Boy, the world's first vampire alpaca. Blah, blah, blah. No. It would just be too strange for an alpaca to be this immersed in society. I need to calm down. First, take a deep breath. Then analyze the situation. Alpaca. Artiodactyla mammal of the Camelidae family. Its scientific name is Vicuña pacos, and its Japanese name is Hitsujirakuda. They originate from the Andes in South America, and they were domesticated 4,000 years ago for their luxurious fur. Yukari's long, luxurious hair is indeed beautiful. No, there's still no reason to compare that to alpaca fur. Yet, what is right in front of me is unquestionably an alpaca, so... right in front of me? Good morning, Kazuma. Good morning, Yukari. I'm unable to hide my... good morning, Yukari! I'm unable to hide my shock when spoken to so abruptly. You're early today, too. Did something happen? It's nothing. I was just told I needed to come to the staff room this morning. Kazuma, what did you do this time? This time? I'm not that bad of a troublemaker. I know. Come on, the bell's going to ring. Back to your seat, back to your seat. Okay, I'll see you later then. Same old conversation, same manner of speaking. Yukari, the same as usual. But she looks like an alpaca. What's going on? Where did I mess up? Calm down, Kazuma. In cases like these, you need to gather information first. First, observing Yukari as an alpaca. Observation case log 01. Math class. So, who can do this one? Let's start from the right side seats. Izumi, try solving it. Yes! She's told to solve the quadratic inequality x to the power of 2 is less than or equal to 9. Yukari stands before the blackboard. I watch for how the quadrupedal alpaca might answer this. As it turns out, she holds the chalk with one front hoof and stands on her hind two. She looks like that one red panda, Futa, the one that walks around on its hind legs. It looks quite adorable. I find myself soothed looking at her. Meanwhile, she quickly works through the problem. She factors the equation, draws the graph, and then finishes by writing out the intervals and putting down the chalk. The alpaca solves the difficult question easily. What a clever alpaca! Well, this is Yukari after all, so that's a given. The graph shows that the answer is -3 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 3. Yes, correct. Alright, next question, behind you. Hold up, this isn't the time to be impressed by that. I need to take notes too. Observation log, case log 2, gym. So the girls are doing the high jump today. Looks pretty easy. I wonder why they're making the boys stretch through a long distance run in the meantime. But, well, it does make observing alpaca Yukari much easier. Where's the Yukari? Oh, there she is. I slowed down my pace, but not so much that people around me would notice. I managed to pick out Yukari among the girls lined up at the track. After all, she stands out, so it's easy to find her. The alpaca is wearing bloomers and a PE uniform like the rest of the girls. This is... Oh, now, isn't this cute? No, that's not it. The girls finished their warm-up and lined one after the other, waiting for the teacher's whistle to take off high jumping. Yukari's last name is Izumi, so of course she's near the front. Oh, Yukari's about to do the high jump. Yukari takes off in an intense run. I see, when she runs, she's on all fours. If I remember correctly, alpacas can run at about 25 miles per hour. So if Yukari went all out, does that mean she'd be able to go that fast? She approaches, then jumps. Oh! Her body bends. Look at her little shoes! I love her little face. Normally, you'd never see an alpaca doing the Fosbury flop, so I feel like I just got lucky. Sippy, sippy, sippy. Right as she is about to hurdle it, her leg hits the bar. Oh no! Yukari falls down onto the cushion along with the bar. I can tell from her expression that she's frustrated. It seems that she has 3 chances, and the 2 tries after that are both complete failures. I also feel the regret cheering her on in my heart, saying, next time for sure! Yukari is probably the most frustrated, though. The girls who have finished are talking with friends, but Yukari is still hopping by herself next to the high bar. Oh, look at her little face. It's adorable seeing an alpaca jumping like that, but she's probably practicing on her own. I hope it'll go better for her next time. Psyche, if you keep slacking, I'm gonna make you run an extra lap by yourself. I hear the teacher's voice in the distance. Oh damn, I'm too focused on Yukari. I need to run properly. Okay, sorry. Observation case log 3, extracurriculars. We have to stay after school to help with the festival preparations. Starting today, we're prepping for the school festival, so anyone who stays after school has a lot of work to do. Yukari's gone to the music room for her club activities. Psyche, is it okay for... I forgot this girl's voice. Psyche, is it okay for me to go to the Black Cat after this to introduce myself? Oh, about supplying the cakes when it comes time? Right? Sure. Go get Yukari then. Club should be over right now. What? Me? What? You don't want to? No, that's not it. Okay then, I'll see you. Shinazawa waves her hand and forces me out. It's not that I don't want to go, but I'm still a bit afraid. I accept that the alpaca is Yukari. However, I still don't understand why she is an alpaca at all. I don't have a clue. Yes, I love alpacas, so in a certain sense you could say it's a wonderful predicament. Except that Yukari is my girlfriend. I have no idea how to date an alpaca, and there's no way things are gonna work out as they are. I can hear a violin being played as I approach the music room. Come to think of it, how would an alpaca play of the violin? Does it use its chin to hold the violin, and its front hoof to hold the bow? I'm curious. When I get to the music room, I feel the overwhelming urge to throw the door open and see for myself. But it's also a bit scary to imagine what I'll see. No, I can't turn back now. I brace myself and open the music room door. There she is. There she is. Beautiful. So beautiful. Yukari looks just like how she always does when she plays the violin. She's performing the same song as that day during summer vacation. That sense of sweetness I felt in the summer, however, is not there. Instead, when I see her form, I have to make an effort to not burst out laughing. Oh, Kazuma? Yukari notices me. I came to relay a message from Shinazawa. You're alone today? I remember her being alone the last time I looked in on her, too. No, we only had a meeting today, so everyone already left. I'm just staying because I want to practice a little. I see. The message from Ayaka? Yeah, she was wondering if you'd come to Black Cat to talk about the school festival cake delivery. Roger, I'll get ready. Give me just a second. She quickly puts the instrument away. I wonder if her fur ever gets stuck in the case. Judging by the amount of fur she has, she probably wouldn't get away with just a little sting if that happens. Finished. Sorry for the wait, Kazuma. Her fur is also unscathed. Alright, let's go. We leave the music room and meet up with Shinazawa in the classroom. After that, we head off to the Black Cat. Hey, boss! Good evening! Oh, if it isn't Kazuma and Yukari. Good evening. Who would this be? I'm Saiki's classmate, Ayaka Shinazawa. She's in charge of the maid cafe. It's nice to make your acquaintance. I've come to discuss a few things with you, Mr. Mitaka. Kazuma has told me quite a lot. Let's have some drinks while we discuss things. Oh, I'll help out. Thank you very much. Oh, this cafe out late is cute. Kazuma is pretty skilled at coffee art, right? Yukari turns the conversation toward me. Except because she's sitting beside me, her fur is rubbing against my hand. Because of that, I can't focus on what they're saying. Kazuma? Yeah, and I've always loved just adding a little touch here and there. Oh, so coffee art can be done anywhere? Well, it's all about how you pour the milk, so it's not impossible. Okay, then I'm adding it to the maid cafe menu. That's fine, but it takes some time. I can't recommend it if you want a lot of customers. Then let's add it as a maid's coffee special and set it apart. I'm no maid. Not a problem. You're making it in the back, so they won't know if it's a boy or a girl. It'll be fine if we have a cute maid bringing it over, like Yukari here. That's not right. You're just as cute, Ayaka. Yeah, thanks for the flattery. How's the meeting going? The owner comes over after finishing the dishes. Yes, quite well. We'd like to discuss the cakes first. The owner takes his seat and our meeting promptly begins. I believe I've heard you'll be needing 4 whole shortcakes, chiffon cakes, and gâteau au chocolat. Yes, I think that will be enough. Doesn't your daughter usually make the cakes? Yeah, that's right. Mr. Mitaka has a daughter named Brio attending college. She helps. I went a little too fast there. Mr. Mitaka has a daughter named Rio attending college. She helps out at the cafe on the side while going to school. I began my part-time job with this year at Black Cat because she was busy job hunting. Will you be alright by yourself? If not, I could come and help. It's fine. I'll be opening late and helping her. Okay, then I'll just leave it at that. I try imagining Yukari making a cake. I can only imagine her fur falling into the cake. Delicious. The customers would probably get angry at that. Wait, when that happens... Eek, my apologies. My fur got into it. I'm such a ditz. Would they forgive her if she did that? No way. There's no way they would. Actually, you just can't do that in places you serve food. Alright, I'll bring the cakes that day. Huh? Are you sure? Certainly, I have a car, and if you can get a few kids to help take them from the front gate, it should be fine. I'm sorry you have to do all of this. No, Kazuma is putting a lot of effort into this. It would be a shame not to help. Thank you, boss. Also, I'd like to discuss the cafe interior. It's really hard to juggle 4 voices at once. Also, I think I'm gonna take the alpaca off my face, but I'll keep her down here. Or actually, I'll put... Where should we put her? I'll keep her right here in the corner, next to me. Very beautiful. Also, I'd like to discuss the cafe interior. I'm sorry, I've never been to a maid cafe, so I'm not sure I could be of much help there. Oh, we call it a maid cafe, but it's really just a cafe with cute designs. I'd be very grateful if I could hear what you felt was important when you opened your cafe. I see, so things like the lighting, ornaments, and what music to play in the store. If you're trying to make it cute, then make the light a bit brighter so the room looks generally white. Also, it might be a good idea to put flower vases and bookshelves here and there. I see, that's quite useful. Shinazawa nods as she takes notes. Vases and bookshelves? Not sure where to get those. I guess I'll consult the teacher next time. Oh, Ayaka, I might have some at home. What do you mean by that? My dad's a trader, so he has quite a few things in storage. I'm not sure if they'll be good for the maid cafe, but it might be worth checking out. That would be very helpful. Do you think you can get his permission? Sure. It's certainly too late today, so would you mind going with her tomorrow to check them out? She suddenly throws the conversation at me. Huh? Just me? You won't come? You'll be fine. You should also go there to greet her parents. What? How could she say that? It's true that I've never gone to meet Yukari's parents, but just wait a second. If this alpaca's parents are alpacas too, then wouldn't it mean I've been mistaken up until now? That would mean Yukari has always been an alpaca and my eyes have been lying to me this whole time. This might be a good chance to check. It's fine, Kazuma. My parents won't be home until late because of their work. Meaning nobody's at my house, so it's just going to be the two of us, Kazuma. What? That's not what I meant! The alpaca moves about in confusion, its face flushed. Every time she moves against me, her fur rubs and tickles my skin. Anyway, I'll check with Daddy. Meeting's over today, okay? Well, I asked about everything I wanted to, so we can end for today. Come on, let's go home, Kazuma. Yeah. Yukari takes my hand and drags me to the door. Well then, thank you very much for everything today. No problem. I'm looking forward to the school festival. Okay, if you have time, you should come see it, Mr. Mitaka. You're right. I'll try. Then farewell. Shinazawa bows respectfully. Well, see you tomorrow too, boss. I say my goodbye to the owner as I'm pulled away. Yes, be careful on your way back home. Whew, it's getting pretty late. So how long are you two going to be holding hands, you two? Sorry. Yukari lets go of my hand frantically. It seems almost stupid to say it at this point, but only now do I realize that Yukari's hands are hooves. It feels much harder than a human's hand as well. I wonder why I didn't notice anything strange about it while it was happening, though. Whoops, need to make sure to write this down in my observation case logs. Observation case log 4. Hand holding. The hands of the alpaca are hooves and are hard when you hold them. Okay, that should be all. That was very, very profound. Sippy, sippy. Ah, sippy, 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 sippy. Oh. Oh no. My cup is leaking a little bit because I didn't get the lid on completely, I think. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Better. I think there'll be end up being quite a few observation case studies by Saiki Kazuma. So, see you! See you next week at school! I walk Yukari and Shinazawa to the bus stop, then head home. I wonder what awaits me later. So, on to the next day. After finishing my shift at Black Cat, I go to investigate in Zumi's storage room. I say that, but no matter how I look at this... Miss Yukari, wouldn't this be called a warehouse instead of a storage room? It's that big. It's majestic. In the rear of the Western-style main building is a structure which Yukari calls a storage room. The dated plasterwork on it speaks to its age. Well, that might be true, but I just thought they were the same since both terms refer to a place to store stuff. Yukari is flustered. I've sort of picked up on the fact that Yukari doesn't like being treated as if she's upper class. Oh, she's a fancy alpaca. So she doesn't like saying things that suggest she has a big house. Well, it doesn't matter to me. Let's go hunting. Okay. There's relief in Yukari's voice. She must have been worried I'd keep prying. Man, it's dark in here, though. There are small windows near the ceiling, but they don't let in enough light. Here you go, Kazuma. Yukari hands me a small flashlight. Oh, thanks. Well then, let's look for something we can use. Yukari looks pumped, but you know, this place is just so damn big and dark that I have no idea where to begin. But, well, I wonder where to start searching. Oh, if I remember correctly, Ayaka sent me a message yesterday. Yukari checks her cell phone. Can she push those small buttons with her hoofs? She can. How's she doing that? I can't imagine how she does it without pressing multiple buttons at once. I feel curious, so I go to her side and peek down at her cell phone. What did Shinazawa say? I keep talking to deflect suspicion. Kazuma? Yukari freezes up. Well, of course I can't imagine anyone likes it when someone looks at their cell phone. Forgive me, Yukari. I can't hold back my curiosity. Taking a good hard look at her hand. My goodness! Observation case log 5. Mobile phone. Alpacas have split hooves. Because they are pointed, they can use the tips to effectively press buttons. I really want to record this or take a picture. Something like this, maybe? Here it is, the message. Oh yeah, we need to actually read the message. Please find something that suits a maid cafe. If you're not sure, send me a message. I'm home all day, so I can reply pretty quickly. Why didn't you come with us if you're gonna be home all day anyway? Annoyance gets the better of me and I end up complaining out loud. Calm down, calm down. Actually, there are no directions at all. Yeah, you're right. Well, we're going with white, so let's try finding stuff that matches. Yeah, let's split up and search. I'll search the second floor, so would you search the first floor? Yeah, no problem. Is there anything I shouldn't touch? All of that stuff should be locked up already, so I think it's fine. Got it. Let's just meet up in about an hour then. Okay. Yukari trots upstairs after saying that. Yukari, I can see everything under your skirt. Unfortunately, it's nothing exciting. I can only see fur. Then again, I guess it's sort of exciting, but that's more in the sense of being fond of animals. This is not the time for that. This man is horny for alpacas! We are kink-shaming him! Kink-shame! I need to dig something up within an hour. Might as well start from the corner. There are old dressers, drum cans, and box-like things with Japanese-style designs that hold unknown contents. There are also Western-style tables, chairs, and plants, which I can only imagine were purchased recently. Actually, why would you put houseplants in a warehouse? Won't they wither and die? Wait, maybe these are special types of plants that don't wither up. Anyways, they're probably fake, Kazuma. Anyways, the quality of stuff is very different compared to the storage room in my house, which is more like a shed. I suppose that's to be expected of a tradesman. Oh, we might be able to use this. What I find is a rather large grandfather clock. You're gonna move a grandfather clock into... That's really heavy. Why would you... Okay. Okay, good. I tried to move it, but it's just too heavy. I managed to drag it to the middle of the room, but I can't imagine a girl being able to carry this. How would Rikari even bring this to the festival? Well, she could always call me if she needed the help. With that in mind, I might as well start putting things in a pile. One hour passes by. We gather everything's usable and put it in the middle of the first floor. Whew, I guess that's about it. The stuff I collected is mainly furniture. Yukari mostly gathers up decorations. Yeah, 'cause she's a girl. I see, so she's letting me deal with the heavy stuff. Well, it is her house after all, so she probably has a good idea of where everything is. Yukari, what's this big stuffed bear? I point to a stuffed animal that's over 3 feet tall. Oh, this? A teddy bear! Isn't it cute? I've had this teddy ever since I was a child. This one even has a serial number on it. She proudly puffs out her chest. Now it just looks like there are 2 stuffed animals lined up in front of me. A fluffy teddy bear and a fluffy Yukari as well. Of course, I can't tell Yukari that. By the way, there's a stuffed cat toy that's about the same size, named Cat Panyon, in her room. It's a present I gave her a while ago. Next are vases. We've been picking out white stuff mostly, but I think decorating with flowers will make it pretty. Yeah, sounds good. What were you able to pick out, Kazuma? I picked out a grandfather clock and a clawfoot bathtub, but both of them are pretty hefty. Might be difficult to carry those. I'll talk to my dad about it. Why would you need a bathtub for your maid cafe? think he'll use his car? Maybe, I'll ask him. Then we just need to send Shinazawa a picture to check over the stuff, right? Yeah, I'll send it right now. She's gonna think you're an idiot. After that, she taps away at the buttons, probably to send it over to Shinazawa. A thought crosses my mind at that moment. How would Yukari look if I took a picture of her? I guess it would be a picture of an alpaca? Or would it be the female human girl from my memories in the picture? I want to try this out. But what if seeing the truth in a picture traumatizes me again? I'm still not entirely calm in the situation. I have no idea how I'll end up if anything else happens. I'll try some other time, just not today. With that excuse in mind, I give up on taking a picture of her. Oh, she replied. Yukari finished sending the image while I was pondering that. This should be all we need. Send another message when you know how you're getting it over. Good job today, guys. Why are you bringing the bathtub to your maid cafe? That's so silly. Like, any good maid knows that you bathe in private. At least in when you're using a bathtub, like not a public bath. She says. Yukari reads out the message. Well, guess this means mission accomplished. Yeah. Oh, aren't you a bit tired? Want to have a bit of tea before you go? Yeah, that'd be great. Yukari leads me to the Izumi household's living room. Ugh, tired. I sound like an old man, but I really am tired, so I can't help it. Yukari smiles at me and turns on the air conditioning. It's still pretty hot for being September. I'll bring you the tea. Should I help? No, it's fine. Just take it easy for a while, Kazuma. Alright, I'll do just that then. I feel a bit bad about it, but I'll take her up on that for now. Yukari heads in the kitchen and begins boiling water. It's this hot if she's doing hot tea? I would like something cold if possible. Yukari, I'd like something cold if possible. Haha, of course I won't serve it hot. I'll chill it with ice so it'll be cold. Oh, so that's what you're doing. That's not... You have to wait. You have to... I guess you could do that. After about 5 minutes, Yukari carries out cookies and tea on a tray. Observation case log 6. Holding a tray. I thought she'd hold it with her front legs and walk on her hind legs. Instead, she uses only one front leg to carry the tray and walks on her remaining 3. I've learned something new about alpacas. Wait, no. The Yukari alpaca is the only one who does that. Regular alpacas don't live in human societies like this. Yukari alpaca. So Yukapaca for short? Okay, here you go. We only have cookies for snacks. Yukari puts the cookies and tea on the table. Thanks. For 30 minutes or so, we make small talk. But the only thing I can think about during that time is Yukari. It's a given you'll think about the person you're talking with. What I mean is, I'm thinking about the strange mystery of an alpaca living in a human house. Even if I'm not a veteran, I'm still an alpaca lover. I've certainly thought about raising an alpaca in my own house. But that's a dream that won't come true. On a related note, I sort of remember seeing on some site that you could buy an alpaca for about 1.5 million yen. I guess it's not relevant anymore, though. 1.5 million. That is... Take away 2 zeros? So that's... 4 zeros. That's 50... No. 150,000? No. No, a million has... Yes, million has 6 zeros. You take away 2. So there's 4 zeros. So, yes, 150,000. I think. It's either 150,000 or 15,000. It's still a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot for an alpaca. Is this how it feels to live with an alpaca? If you were to ask, I'd say I'm relaxed, but an alpaca is just too big. She probably eats quite a lot too, so it'd be about the same as supporting a fully grown man. Never mind that. Aren't her hooves scratching up the flooring? I've been checking around while talking to Yukari, but I can't see anywhere that is damaged. Hup! Yukari moves over to sit next to me. It's been a while since we've done this. Saying that, she pushes up against me. I don't feel hot because the AC is on, but if we were outside, I definitely would. Since I'm wearing a short-sleeved shirt, I can feel my arms sinking into her fur. Oh man, what is this fluffiness? It's too blissful. Without thinking, I pull her close on instinct. I bring my hand to her neck. It's fluffy there too. This fur coat feels so good, I just want to sleep in it. Man, alpacas are the best. Kazuma? Yukari blushes so hard it seems like she's going to boil over. Oh yeah, I'm hugging Yukari right now. I'm not showing any reserve because she's an alpaca, but I'm certainly doing something quite bold right now, aren't I? But it feels so good. I can't just let go. Can't I stay like this a bit longer? I'll stop if you don't like it. Of course, I don't dislike it. It's just that my heart is racing. Then I squeeze her a bit tighter still. Come to think of it, I just realized I'm not picking up any of that particular animal spell that was everywhere when we were at Alpaca Kingdom. I wonder why. Is she wearing some sort of deodorant? Or is it that something is just wrong with my eyes, and it's obvious that Yukari wouldn't have that animal smell because she's human? Hey, Yukari, do you bathe daily? What? Huh? Of course I do, actually. How about today? Oh, I did. I took one because you were coming. I see. So that's probably why she doesn't smell. I sure hope not. Why did you ask me something like that? No, I was just thinking that it smells like you. I do wonder why she's so flustered, though. If that's what you want, I would be okay with it. What's she talking about? She'll be okay with what if I want? What do I want? Hugging tighter, asking if she took a bath. If that's what you want, I would be okay with it. Oh no! I think Yukari has got it completely wrong. No, not that. I take my hands off and spring back. Huh? Not like that? Yukari is shocked, but her eyes are still watery. No, it's pretty late. I need to get back home soon. It's about dinner time, too. I make an excuse and bid her goodbye before I rush out of her house. I run away from Yukari again. It sort of feels like I've been doing that a lot lately. But, well, it's pretty late, and it's about that time when her parents will be getting home. I send her a message and go home, just like that. Oh, we're skipping. We're gonna skip to the main cafe? Squeak, squeak! I sigh deeply. Lately, whether I'm at school or work, I'm spacing out. I now have over 100 cases in my observation logs. Yet I still have no idea what I should do. What? You say I have too many? That's not true. There's been a lot that's happened in these last few days. It would be very helpful if you could understand. In any case, here I am in Black Cat Cafe, wiping down the dishes I've washed, and my mind inadvertently wanders toward the issue of Yukari being an alpaca. But, Kazuma! Huh? Yes, what is it? You've been wiping the same dish for quite some time. Is something wrong? Oh, sorry. You've been so out of it lately. I'm sorry. I can only apologize. I made a lot of mistakes yesterday, and the owner had to fix them up. Are you feeling unwell? You look quite fatigued. If you're that busy with the school festival preparations, it's fine if you don't come to work until it's over. Well, that's part of it, but I'm not sure how to say it. Is something on your mind? Tell someone that you're seeing your girlfriend as an alpaca! Jesus! Yes, something is, but I'm not sure how to explain it. I see. Well, everyone has worries from time to time. That's how life works. The owner is always kind and dependable. I've never heard him complain. So, even you have worries, boss? But of course. Have you ever had a time you worried about others not understanding you? Of course. What should you do during those times? Like, when your set of values is a lot different from other people's? I'm not sure the phenomenon of my seeing Yukari as an alpaca could be called a difference in values, but it's all I can think of. Sense of value. That's quite a difficult problem. The owner folds his arms as he ponders. I think it's a given for others to have different sets of values to begin with. Meaning, every person has a different idea of what they think is valued in them, right? There might be someone whose values match yours for a certain thing or issue, but that doesn't mean they will match for absolutely everything. I would imagine it's exceedingly rare to find someone whose values are a carbon copy of your own. So I think it's a terrible thing to distance yourself from others because your values are different. Even if your set of values is different, you should still be able to understand them. I think by doing so, you should be able to compromise with people with different sets of values. Compromise. Lately, I've always been passive. All I've been doing is observing Yukari. Well, I have no idea what's troubling you, so that might not be helpful at all. That's not true. Compromise. It's important for me to act, too. Yes, by acting, you could change how things are going. That's what it's all about. You never know if things will end up positive or negative based on how you act. But if wanting things to change is what's troubling you right now, then you should act. You're right. I'll try to reach more of a compromise with Yukari. I'm not too certain, but I feel like I know what I should be doing from now on. I see. That's great. My daughter has an appointment tomorrow, by the way, so she won't be able to come to the store. Are you open for tomorrow, Kazuma? Tomorrow? I don't believe I have anything. Well then, sorry to trouble you, but can you work tomorrow? Of course, if it's not good for you, then you can refuse. Understood. I think I should be fine, but I'll check my schedule at home first. Thanks a lot. That night, After dinner, when I hole myself up in my room, my cell phone suddenly begins ringing. A call from Yukari. Hello? Kazuma? Oh yeah, it's me. You seem sort of down. Are you okay? I'm probably a bit tired from working today. I see. Sounds rough. Sunday, tomorrow, I mean. Are you free? Tomorrow? Lately, we haven't been playing much besides stuff for the school festivals, so want to go play tomorrow? The owner asked me to work tomorrow. I was going to turn Yukari down, but I recall what the boss told me today. If wanting things to change is what's troubling you right now, then you should act. I feel that I should be trying to find more of a compromise with Yukari. If so, then tomorrow would be the perfect chance, wouldn't it? The owner said I could refuse if it didn't work for me, too. But if I don't go tomorrow, then the owner has to handle that busy holiday all by himself. Oh no! Should we go help the owner, or should we go talk to Yukari? I think we should go talk to Yukari. We'll save, so we can come back here later. But I think we're gonna go out with Yukari. Yeah, it's been a while since we've gone out. Looking forward to it. Yukari's tone becomes much brighter. Has it? Then would 11 o'clock tomorrow be good? Just fine. I'll be at the usual spot. I don't understand why there wasn't like a third option to like work a little bit, but whatever. Anywhere you want to go? So there's a movie I want to see, and I have advanced tickets. Whoa, her saying that she has advanced tickets makes me wonder what she planned to do if I had turned her down. Would she invite me on another day, or would she have gone with one of her other friends? No, wait, maybe Yukari is inviting me because she already made up her mind about something. When that thought crosses my mind, I suddenly can't help but feel it's true. Okay then, good night. Yeah, good night. We say our goodbyes and I end the call. Come to think of it, the last time we went out for some fun was at Alpaca Kingdom. Even though we were seeing each other daily at school, weekend dates are something special. For some reason, I feel calmer and breathe a sigh of relief. I'm really sorry, boss, but I'm gonna try to move things forward tomorrow. Oh yeah, I need to contact the boss. Yes, hello? Oh, is this you, boss? It's me, Saiki. Oh, Kazuma, what is it? About tomorrow, I checked my schedule and there's already something. Ah, I see. Understood. Will you be fine by yourselves, boss? Aha, I've had to do this quite often alone before you took up a part-time job here. I'll be fine. I'm sorry, I even said it would be fine. No, it wasn't a day that was on your schedule to begin with. There's nothing to worry about. This is a good boss right here. Okay, then see you next week. Looking forward to it. Good night then. Good night. My boss is a really good guy. He doesn't seem annoyed in the slightest, even if I turn down work. I want to repay this favor someday. I fall asleep with that thought in mind. Squeak, squeak. We meet up at the usual bus stop before noon. Good morning, Kazuma. Yeah, good morning. Well, let's go. I sort of want to do some window shopping first. Yeah, that's fine. The way we exchange greetings still feels strained. Regardless, we head to the shopping arcade. The scene before me is quite different from usual. To be more precise, the scene of an alpaca walking through a crowd is quite different. It's been a bit hard to buy fall stuff because of how long the summers have been lately. Yeah, you're right. Yukari peeks into various store windows. I'm grinning behind her. No, looking on with profound interest. Her neck dodges obstacles in front of her, swishing dexterously. She dodges oncoming people with a unique four-legged step. Her fluffy fur makes me worry that I might get caught on something. I wonder how far that neck of hers would bend if she really tried. Her every movement has a mysterious charm, and I'm completely taken with her. Watch out, Yukari! Engrossed in looking at the clothes, she almost runs into someone, so I quickly grab her arm and pull her closer. Ow! Sorry! I just did like the noise Mario makes when he gets set on fire. Make sure to look in front of you. Okay, you're right, thanks. She must feel embarrassed at being warned like she's a child because her cheeks are a bit red. Yeah, I'm sure that's the only reason. Hey, Yukari? Yes? You're really warm. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's probably the warmth of the sun seeping into her pure white coat. Why are you saying that? The warmth of the autumn sun is an affectionate warmth, a feeling like a mother's embrace. Kazuma, come on, everyone's looking. I had a chance to touch this body once at her house. Once you experience that sensation of being embraced, nothing else is quite good enough. It's addictive. Kazuma, can you even hear me? What? I look around to see what's happening after Yukari raises her voice in a way I rarely hear. Whoa, sorry. I I leap back in a panic, feeling a heavy thud on my back. Hey, watch it! My bad, I'm sorry. There's a bystander right where I jumped. They shoot me an angry look before leaving. Are you okay, Kazuma? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, then good. Where did the time I spent in paradise go off to? Answerless questions breed unrest, and unrest causes mistakes. I've learned from my observations so far that what I perceive in this world is not quite what everyone else sees. The reality I see seems to be different from what others see. Apparently, some things are not recognized as the same thing in both worlds, and I just can't get used to that. No matter how calmly I assess the situation, I cannot overcome that fundamental inconsistency. Yeah, don't we need to be at the theater soon? What? It might be a bit too early for that. They've got drinks and coming soon posters there, right? Plus there might be long lines at the concession stand. Yeah. I face the theater and start to drag Yukari along, unable to look her in the eye. Ool boys. Ool boys. Ool boys. Ool boys. What could that even be? Pool boys? School boys. Cool boys. Maybe cool boys. What movie was it again? I'm still shaken up from earlier, so I've forgotten what we were going to see. Sheesh, it's this one. I already have the tickets for it. Yukari shows me the advance tickets. Oh, is that right? Sorry about that. No worries. After all, it's the movie I said I wanted to see. We buy drinks, as per usual. I get soda, and Yukari gets iced tea, and hot dogs in place of lunch. Take our seats, watch the movie, and relax. I'll hold them back. Get out of here! What are you doing? There's no reason for... No, never mind. Why is it both hero? Okay. What are you doing? There's no reason for us both to die here. I'm glad to have met you. Lord Alpaca. It's a dull French movie or something like that. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep quite a few times during the movie, but I make it to the end, I think. That didn't sound like a dull French movie. I stretch and hold back a yawn when Yukari turns to me with a devilish smile. Kazuma, you fell asleep partway through, didn't you? What? I didn't. I wasn't asleep. I heard you snoring. Shoo! Shoo! What? Seriously? That's strange. I thought I only had a small gap missing from somewhere in the middle of the movie, and that was only a brief moment. My restlessness gradually receded, but what followed was an intense sleepiness. All the stressing I've been doing lately might be interfering with my sleep quality. So you did fall asleep. I thought so. Hey, that was a loaded question. No fair. Even though I can keep my calm when I'm talking to her now, it's still hard for me to look her in the eye. We watch couples pass by the fast food restaurant, walking while snuggled up together like we had been earlier. It feels like ages ago that we came here together during summer vacation after shopping for the cool school festival. Whew. I feel slightly bitter looking at those couples that look how we used to look. Even now, we should be enjoying our date like those couples walking in front of us. I close my eyes, trying to recall my days with Yukari. Kazuma? What's wrong? Sorry. I was just spacing out a bit. Reality doesn't change. Because of that, the only way I can keep a conversation going is with excuses and lies. Really? Is that the truth? Huh? It does feel like today you're forcing yourself. The tone of her voice is clearly questioning me. I look at Yukari, prompted by the change in her tone. She's staring straight at me. Yukari is worried about me, just like she's always been. Her earnest eyes rob me of my words. It's not just today. It's been like this for a while, hasn't it? You noticed? Of course. You're the person I love the most, after all. You're really something else. She knew, but didn't say any more than necessary. She extends her arm gently to me. Well, you don't need to force yourself to tell me, but I do want you to tell me if there's anything. I am, well, worried, actually. Her voice becomes increasingly meek. She's nervous, and her body is stiff. You also fell asleep during the movie. She's probably equal parts concerned and anxious. Anyone would be able to tell if someone close to them was acting strange. I can't imagine I would stay calm either if our positions were reversed. Yukari. What? I understand. She's thinking about me. She saw through me easily, and now she's trying to support me. I believe I shouldn't be making my girlfriend feel worried. Thanks. This time, instead of thinking of a storm with my eyes closed, I look straight at Yukari and speak to her. Regardless of how different her appearance is, some things don't change. Oh, but if it's something you can't tell me, then you don't have to force yourself. I know everyone has things they don't want to talk about and things they can't say. If you're always worried about others, you get exhausted. I regained some composure by cooling my head. Do you have them as well, Yukari? Things you don't want to talk about? Me? Well, it feels like things are moving a bit closer to how they usually are between me and Yukari. Oh, you do? Well, it's not something I can't just say, but it's fine though. The way you said that makes me curious. Yeah? Since she's acting like it's pretty difficult for her to say, I also feel tense. Actually, never mind. What? You can't stop there after coming this far. Now I have another thing to worry about. Are you trying to make me space out even more? That might have been a dirty way to say it, but I can't help being curious. The way she cut off there also just makes me more curious. It's not wrong to feel this way, right? Right? I got it. I'll say it. I lied to you. Huh? Lied? I'm jolted hearing that troubling word. Well, you weren't snoring at all. Snoring? Remember when I said you were sleeping at the theater? Oh. It's so far off from what I expected. Rather, it's a startling turn. I had totally forgot about it until she mentioned we had that conversation. Why is that something you didn't want to say? Because it's something you do when you're asleep. I'd be embarrassed if I snored, and I thought if you knew I lied to you about it, you'd be hurt. You haven't been looking very up lately. Oh, I'm like weirdly invested in this now. She's very sweet. Illness starts in the mind. This girl worries about me with her beautiful tenderness, straining herself over such a small thing, with that big fluffy body of hers. That's why I laugh out loud. To begin with, I hadn't worried about that in the slightest. Oh, so mean, you're laughing. No, it's just... it's just so like you, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. She always picks up on the small things. That's why she ends up reflecting on her own actions so much. She finds reasons to be worried too easily. That kindness, that's the Yukari I know. You finally laughed. Huh? Thank goodness. I was really worried because I haven't seen your smile lately, Kazuma. Oh, I see. Thinking about it, she may be right. Facing this all alone, giving up by myself, and only believing what I could see in front of my face, I could still laugh like this. Reality's been overturned just like that. I wouldn't have been able to do this by myself. Can you tell me what was bothering you, Kazuma? Yukari is hesitant to ask me. Oh, well, right, the problem isn't solved yet. The fact that I'm talking to an alpaca still hasn't changed. I have no idea why. Honestly, I probably should have told Yukari about this right away. However, Yukari, please listen and don't get angry. Okay, I can't say it now. I'd still like to think a little about what I should be doing. I feel shame with how I've acted up until now, because Yukari has been thinking about my feelings. She's had me in mind, so what have I been doing up until now? I cursed the world I saw through my tunnel vision, and I acted cold toward Yukari. To so easily take this hand reaching out to me after making this observation log of over 100 cases, which is really nothing other than me speaking ill of her, that would just be too convenient. I haven't even collected myself yet. So before that, okay, I understand. I haven't finished yet. It's true that I have no idea what's going on, but I quietly listened to what Yukari is saying. I was just worried that you weren't feeling well, so I'm satisfied for today by just seeing you smile. If you say you can't tell me the problem yet, I'll wait. I'll wait until you're ready to tell me. I know that she is probably incredibly curious after only being told bits and pieces of it, but even so, she says she will wait. I feel a bit like I'll be indebted to her for the rest of my life. Thanks. Well, we should get going. I stand up without waiting for her to answer, feeling a bit embarrassed. Kazuma, wait! I reluctantly slow down, but I still just can't look at her. It isn't because I'm trying to avoid the reality of Yukari still being an alpaca, but because I am just slightly embarrassed. It was a lot of fun today. I'll see you at school tomorrow. Yukari runs off by herself to the bus stop after saying that. I missed my chance to say goodbye and stand there watching her head off. Oh, I guess Yukari really is Yukari. No, rather, it's more like I'd never noticed up until now, and it's always been like that. Ever since her appearance changed, I focused only on seeing that, and I forgot to see her for who she is. The problem hasn't been resolved yet, has it? Even so, I do feel like it's becoming a bit clearer. I look up at the budding twilight stars. Will it be a clear day tomorrow? It probably will be. I head home with light steps as I think about that. Okay, I think that is actually basically perfectly 2 hours And I think that's where I'm going to cut the stream for tonight. Just so that I don't wear out my voice too much. I am probably not going to be streaming this Wednesday because I have a group event, but I might be streaming, is Friday the 31st? Let's see, today is Monday, Tuesday the 29th, Wednesday the 30th. Friday's New Year's Day. Okay. So I'll either be streaming Thursday or Friday night. I haven't decided yet. And I think I'm gonna try out doing like a combination ASMR and Stardew Valley stream because Stardew Valley is super chill, and I think people might enjoy listening to a little bit of ASMR if people are interested in that. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for listening. I had a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. I am weirdly emotionally invested in this now that the boyfriend has started being a little bit less of a dink. And I hope you all have a great night. Good night, everyone. Good night.